Although it has come to mean martial arts in the West, the word gongfu really means high skill acquired after great sacrifice. You can have gongfu skill in any art, such as dance, music, painting, and so on. The most challenging arts are the martial arts, since this is the life or death fight for your survival. The real Chinese word for martial arts is Wushu. But to be a master of Wushu, you must have great gongfu, so it is more commonly referred to as such. The most mysterious and powerful form of gongfu is called qigong. Qigong literally means breathwork. The ancients connected breath with the spirit. This is why the word spirit shares roots with words like respiration and inspiration. Qi is the vital essence, what separates a living being from a dead body, and fine art from the mediocre. The core of gongfu is to cultivate qi. Traditionally, there are two types of gongfu tournaments. The first is a forms competition. In forms competition, athletes recite pre-choreographed movements, like in gymnastics. The movements have been selected and arranged for the utmost level of difficulty. Many of these forms have been passed down and perfected for generations. Forms can be practiced alone or with partners, as well as armed or unarmed. Armed partner forms are extremely dangerous. The slightest miscalculation can end in disaster. The second type of Kung Fu tournament is a fighting match. Unlike kickboxing, Kung Fu fighting matches are not held in a ring. They take place on an elevated stage. Just before the matches began, it rained, adding a slippery stage to the hazards the athletes had to face. Points are earned in three ways: striking the opponent, forcing the opponent to fall, or knocking the opponent off the stage. In China, minimal protective gear is used, just lightweight boxing gloves. Unique to this tournament, the stage is set in a pool so that competitors get knocked off into the water. Chinese martial arts are the most diverse methods of self-defense in the world. Ancient masters trained in all manners of fighting skills, from fighting matches such as this one to imitative boxing, where masters imitated the fighting styles of tigers, snakes, eagles, and even dragons. There are even styles where the master acts as a drunk or a cripple to deceive the opponent into an unguarded moment. All of these styles are generally considered as an external manifestation of physical strength. Within them also lie methods to cultivate internal power. This internal power is Qigong, and its study was reserved for those who had already mastered the external physical skills, like forms or fighting. But, like yin and yang, internal is connected to external. Qigong has fighting applications. To endure the punishment of combat, as well as to deliver the most devastating of strikes, martial artists study how to channel the Qi power within their body. Once this is mastered, they can perform superhuman feats. They can break objects like bottles, bricks, wood poles, and metal bars with any part of their body. They can also withstand crippling blows. This is called hard Qigong, or martial Qigong. In Kung Fu, it is also nicknamed Iron Body. The most common demonstration of Qigong prowess is breaking. Masters use their hands, feet, arms, legs, even their heads to break hard, solid objects. Photographer Song Shufan documented many of these extraordinary feats by the monks of Shaolin Temple, famous for martial arts. But there are other more exotic demonstrations of Qigong beyond breaking. Here, photographer Song documented a Shaolin monk demonstrating his powers by licking a red-hot shovel. And here, Master Pu Da Dun of Hebei demonstrated his unusual skill by preventing a live snake from penetrating his throat after it has threaded through his nostril. And here, photographer Song documented a Shaolin monk that could lift heavy stones using only his testicles. One of the competitors, Grandmaster Alexander Tao, demonstrates some of his Qigong feats. The renowned trainer of the Chinese military and police, as well as a Guinness Book of World Records holder for pressing several bricks against a wall, suspending them with only one of his fingers. His record now stands at 13 bricks, each 5 centimeters thick, suspended for 23 seconds. He is a master of iron finger and can perform a one-finger handstand and snap steel wire with his fingertips. Every Qigong master has his special skills. In order to standardize this competition, every competitor had to participate in 2 compulsories, the common feat of brick breaking and the unusual feat of throwing a needle through a pane of glass. After that, they could perform their personal feat of expertise, such as standing on your head and eating glass, were measured subjectively.